Babelasat, PSYOPs Media. The United States of America is losing the Cold War in slow motion, in public, telling everybody what's happening.
This is one of those once-upon-a-time stories about losing the Cold War and how it happened and why it happened. Only it's real, mostly about corruption, treason, betrayal, infiltration, domination, power, money, victory, and whether or not money. This is our future.
The United States of America is losing the Cold War before our very eyes. And I have to ask myself, how did this happen? In the dying days of communist Russia, the then Soviet Union invested millions and billions of dollars trying to keep up with American technology and military power. The collapse of their economic system and the inherent inefficiencies of a planned economy made everybody there realize it was impossible. The programs broke down, ambitions dissolved, and instead of investing useless funds into a hopeless task, they poured those millions into soft technologies, into espionage, recruitment, the development of assets and agents worldwide. Hundreds of citizens of the United States of America, Canada, Europe, and all the countries in the world were involved, paid off, blackmailed, assaulted, their reputations damaged and injured in order for the then Soviet Union to capture these people and force them or allow them to work for Russia. With the destruction and the dissolution of the Soviet state, there was a period of time when they lost control of all these assets. A lot of them got off. One particular asset thought he was clear and free after getting millions from the Russians. His code name was Krasnov. Someone we're very familiar with nowadays, very familiar with, never seen before. One Donald J. Trump, Krasnov, a Russian asset. With the reestablishment of Russian power in the regime of Vladimir Putin in the 2000s, the then KGB reformatted as the FSB, went back to those assets, many of them gone, long gone or dead, and they re-established their connection with Donald Trump, who had been compromised a decade before and couldn't escape their grasp, them pouring hundreds of millions of dollars into his failed companies, further capturing this guy, turning an asset into an agent. Not so fast forward to 2016 and beyond. What we are witnessing, what we have witnessed, is a Russian agent turning the United States of America into an ally right here, right now. About 50 kilometers that way lies those United States of America, And as I stand here before you, let me say that while they are losing the Cold War, it is not lost. And it is not lost among you that while the United States of America increasingly becomes impotent and unable to stop Trump, Canada, Europe, Japan, South Korea, Australia, and New Zealand, as well as our other allies, can stop Donald J. Trump, can stop the Sino-Soviet takeover of our nations, our democracies, our ways of life. The United States of America should wake the fuck up. Here in Canada and our other friends and allies, we have to get real, get strong, real fast, and stop the Russians and the Chinese from dissolving our freedoms, as limited and imperfect as they may be. My name is Bob Alisat. This is PsyOps Media. Not for now.
And the answer to my question is no. This is not the way we choose to live in bondage, dominated by dictators and totalitarian fascists, their military and secret police. No.